Good evening YouTube, this is talk74. I'm back in the kitchen. I want to say thanks to Pointer25 who left me a comment the other day saying, you have a nice kitchen. Well, I do. And I'm back in it. I'm cooking dinner. And the point of tonight's video is this. I was chatting on MSN the other day, and the person I was talking to was asking about what I'd cooked, and they didn't seem like particularly impressed with what I'd been cooking that day. And I said, well, it's not like I'm trying to be Jamie Oliver. And I thought, well, that's quite a good idea actually. I think I cook quite well, and so I'm going to do my very own sort of cooking show tonight. So this is cooking with talk74. The thing that I think about cooking is, certainly in my experience, you never have all the ingredients for a recipe, and you never actually have a recipe either. So I very much subscribe to the make it up as you go along school of cookery. Tonight what I'm doing is throwing together some bits and pieces to make myself a dinner that I'll enjoy. I can't guarantee that anyone else in the world would enjoy this or even want to eat it, but it's fun for me. Why is that? Well, sadly our car broke the other day. I think it's fixed now, but we were without a car at the weekend, so we didn't go shopping, so there's not heaps of food in the house. Consequently, I'm cooking the odd bits and pieces that are left. So what are we doing tonight? Well, we're cooking up some bacon. We're going to throw in a few vegetables that we have, roughly kind of stir fry it and shove it in some out-of-date tortillas, and hope that it tastes nice. So we've thrown a bunch of carrots, mushrooms and sweet corn in with our bacon, and we're just stir frying that all up. We put some hot pepper sauce in there, a bit of peri seasoning, a bit of pepper, all for good measure, and we'll just keep whacking that round until I think it tastes good. In the meanwhile, we'll wash up the microwave plate and microwave up our slightly stale tortillas. What I'm going to do is chuck a little bit of water on them, whack them in, a couple of them for about 20 seconds, and they should be edible after that. So they're ready to go when this lot is ready to go. Coming on pretty nicely. So this is a new one for me. I've not tried this before. I may never try it again. That's usually the way with things I cook, and sometimes it comes out really well. The downside of not using a recipe is that you can cook something really good and then not remember how to make it again. And the upside is that life is much more exciting, and cooking is much more of an adventure. It's not to say that I don't believe in recipes. I think some things, if you're going to cook, that's great, but as I said, you're just not always going to have the right things in the house at the time, and so it's great to just use your imagination, throw things together in a saucepan or a frying pan, add a dash of seasoning and see what comes out. People like their bacon different ways. I'm not a crispy person. I kind of like it where it's still a bit juicy. Unfortunately, this isn't the world's greatest bacon that we've got here. It's not particularly thick, so I don't want to overcook it. I do want it slightly better cooked than it is at the moment. So it's important to remember that this video is not health and safety in the kitchen with talk74. It is just cooking with talk74. So if you see anything on here that's making you wince or cringe or cry or feel physically sick, please don't imitate that. What I'm trying to do is just give you a brief insight into how I make dinner. Right, I think it's time to put those tortillas on. And put them in a bin. So a bit of sour cream there, important ingredient to glue it all together to the end. Let's see if this works. Now you can't see that, let's try switching things around a bit. I'll move that there. Stick that in there. I think you can just about see what I'm doing. Whack a bunch of sour cream on there. Oh dear, hot sauce. Grab a bit of this. Then we shall juggle that over. Wrap that up. Perfect. Second one. I don't know what I'm scoring here in terms of a balanced diet, although I do know I've got at least 3 vegetables in there, which is brilliant. I'm almost up to 5 a day, and I was using extra virgin olive oil, so it's not the worst thing in the world to have in your frying pan. Not the leanest of meat, it has to be said, and then you've got your sour cream, but I'm sure someone can comment me and let me know just how bad this is for me. Well, that's it, that's my dinner right there. I'm off to eat that. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. This has been Cooking with Talk74, and I shall be back again soon. Have a good evening.